What's up guys, welcome back to Destiny. Today, by common request really, we're going to be doing the last boss for the Crota's End hard raid. So Crota himself and how we dropped him. Most people have been asking for this on Twitter, Facebook, all of that. So this is the one we're going to put up first. A full raid video will be coming out later and pretty soon, so later in the week, hopefully by the weekend I want to get that out by. Along with every other video I promised this week. It's been really hectic getting ready for this hard raid, so I haven't really had time to do anything. The other guys have been really busy. Chewie's been busy with a lot of stuff, so he's not going to get anything out either. But that shouldn't be a problem next week. We should be back on track, so apologies for that. But before we get into the raid, a few things to explain. First of all, the differences between normal mode and hard mode. First of all, normal mode, the knights in the towers are normal knights. You can 2-hit them with Icebreaker, and you normally only need one person if they're level 32 to watch those guys. In hard mode, they are level 33 Hallowed Knights. You need 2 players to do that, and that is a minimum. They have to be doing that, otherwise the knights are going to tear through your fire team. They're so important to be taken down this time round, it's unbelievable. Second of all, the method whereby killing the ogres requires you to go underneath the crystal. That is now a negated method unless you do what we did here, which is a really quite difficult thing to do. Not saying don't try it by any stretch, because we did it. It's not impossible, and if you get it right, it can probably be the easier method, but it's not reliable. So bear that in mind, and next time we put a video out we will be showing you how to do the proper method, as we would call it, the method we're going to use from now on. Simply the reason for that being is that there is a gatekeeper that spawns down there, like you get after you cross the bridge, that you have to kill with a sword, so it is immune to all of the types of ammunition apart from a sword, so it just wrecks you unless you do what we did. I don't know how we managed it, to be honest, but we did. Third difference, another thing about the knights. The third knight normally that jumps out onto the bridge, that's now gone. That has been replaced with a hallowed wizard. And what we recommend, the 2 players you put on the knights to start with, don't use their heavy ammo for anything else other than that wizard. And that way you can take it down quickly and efficiently. Finally, before we go in there, the roles you're going to need. You need 2 players watching the knights, like I've said. You need a sword bearer who's going to focus the actual sword bearer that comes into the area. You need 1 player to support him, and then 2 players, your 5th and 6th players, are going to be general supporting players, supporting all the others in their job and taking down ads, so the thralls that come up the stairs and stuff like that. You're going to need 2 titans and a warlock as a minimum, all level 32, with defender leveled and radiance leveled, and you'll see why in a minute. So as we're in now, we've activated the crystal. Basically this raid is no different in most parts to the normal raid. It's exactly the same in what you have to do and how you have to do it. It's just the way you go about that is a little bit different. I know that sounds weird, but you'll see why in a minute. So obviously, first of all, activate the crystal, take down those barriers, and then take down all the ads on the other side. Split into 2 teams of 3, take everything down. Pretty standard stuff. I won't bore you with that. But whilst we're doing that, I'll give a big shout out to my fire team there. From Gaming Predator HD, we have Wilco 1 and H6D Tronners, as well as myself. And then as our fire team grew, from all over the world really, we've drawn in players. So we've got Purple Haze, our boy from New York in America, and then we've got DJ Kale, our Canadian warlock there, doing his stuff, and then we've got Cool Maxi King, who is our German warlock. He's going ham on stuff right now. All really good players. Big shout outs for them for doing a great job and helping the rest of us guys getting through this. So now that I've said we're out here, I've said? No. Now that we're out here, I can explain why the Titans are so important. Because normally Titans get quite a bad rap, they don't really do much, other than pop shields. And even then, you don't really need them a lot of the time. In this, you really do. The shield is crucial. Unless you do the method where you run into the middle, which we're not massive fans of, the shield is really important. So you pop that shield, guys who are taking down Crota can dip in and out, guys who are taking down the Knights can dip in and out, get Blessing and Light, and do their thing. There's the Wizard I was talking about earlier, and me using my heavy ammo to take that down. My role during this was to just watch the Knights, so I'm sorry about that, but you're not going to get a really good view of it. At this point, Crota's already been down once. What happened was we came out, 4 guys focused the sword bearer, took him down real quick. Tronners then picked up a sword, ran to the corner, called out 3, 2, 1. The 3 guys there all fired rockets at Crota, took him down, and Tronners went ham. We got 2 runs off the first sword, did really well, and things are going great. That little incident there that you've just seen with the Knights, I missed my shots to stun them, which was poor of me, but that's why you need a shield there, in case that happens, because we're only human, we all make mistakes. And if the shield isn't there, like it wasn't for us, the Knights do big damage, so I had to run and possibly compromise doing that to get him with a shield up, but in the long run it will help us out. If that does happen to any of you guys, the best thing to do is to retreat backwards into the room and carry on sniping. As the Crota's been rotated, it's not going to do as much harm. And we've got Tronners going for his second run here. Again, this is the discipline you need. I'm just focusing on the Knights, I'm not watching Tronners. I trust him and I trust the other guys to do their jobs, because I know how good the players they are, and I know that they can do it. It's the kind of fire team you need for this. At the minute, because there's no ways to really achieve it, not properly anyway, you need to be trusting your fire team. Okay, 2 runs with the sword down, we all ran to the middle, as you would on normal mode. This was a mistake, as we turn out there's a gatekeeper running in. See, this is where we should have thought ahead and used our fire grenades, well the Warlocks should use their fire grenades to keep him out of the room by putting them in the doorway. Then we could have gone ham on the ogres when they spawned in, and all that good stuff. I took a hit there, so I'm panicking now, and I decide I'm just going to run around in circles and avoid being hit by him. I'm going to try and aggro him and run around in circles. Me and Tronners was supposed to be aggroing, and at that point I just thought, nah, sod it. I'm just going to run around in circles and wait for the ogres. This is where we realise we can use the fire grenades. So he goes out of the room again in a minute and goes back down the corridor, there we go. And there we go, Purple Haze, DJ Kale, I should say. Have I been saying his name wrong this whole time? I'm sorry, DJ Kale and Purple Haze, yeah, and Cool Maxi doing their thing with their fire grenades. My name's mixed up, man. I shouldn't be doing that. They're really good players. I shouldn't be disrespecting them like that. Ogres are down at this point. Oh no, not quite. When the ogres go down, we move out and rotate to the right. The one place where Crota is guaranteed not to be at this point in time. This is another place where you can say how important the shield is. You put one shield at the top of the stairs when you head round to the right here. And that's to protect you from the Knights up in the tower, because they do so much damage. I can't stress that enough. Those Knights are the bane in every run we got wrong when we were going for the record. They did so much damage. Heavy ammo is another thing that is really important in this. You need a lot of it, you need a lot of synthesis, and you need to time it right. Whether that's synthesizing before you enter and then waiting for the timer to cool down is up to you. But as you can see here, neither me nor Wilco One have a shield, so we went and sat in the room, like I said to do earlier. Take down those Knights, and then we move out. Now this is the final sword bearer, and this is the one thing I didn't explain earlier on when I was talking about the differences. What happens when Crota drops below 10% health, Enrage automatically activates, so there's a constant oversoul. Now when that happens, what we recommend doing, if you get his health as low as we have, to about, we think about 15%, on the third sword bearer you can take him down. You want to try and get him as close to that as possible, and then you want at least 2 runs to be able to do it, and you'll see why when he rotates back round. I'm going to commentate on that specifically. Pop another shield there, ready for the knights to come round. Crota is he moving yet? No. Let's carry on focusing on the knights. The view isn't going to be brilliant, but hopefully my commentary can help you out with that. So Crota is he moving back round yet? I think he's moving back round by now. Yeah, there he goes. So what happens now? Sword goes down. We didn't know at this point that the enraged timer was a thing, that it was going to activate when he dropped below 10%. So Crota goes down, Tronos goes in, does his damage, I'm help out thinking this is going to be the last one. Then enrage starts, and we're thinking, oh crap, what are we going to do now? We don't take down the Oversoul, we decide just go for Crota. We've got another run on him, we can take him down before the Oversoul has a chance to kill us. We do that, and there we go. That last little bit is really frantic, guys, so that's the bit that might catch a few of you out, so just be wary of that. And then you get your exclusive shader, glow hull, and your primary weapons as well. I've got the Fang of Ute there. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this, please give it a like rating. We're always happy to hear your comments down below, especially if you need help with anything. We're more than happy to post a video helping you out, even if it's just one of you who needs the help. We'll try and get a video out for you. If you are new around here, hit the subscribe button, show your support, share the video as well, help us grow as a channel. It's always really helpful. And all that's left for me to say is thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.